Well, she was named and shamed as a supporter of terrorism in Australia and became the target of a hate campaign in a case of mistaken identity. Now those who attacked an Adelaide real estate agent have had a little bit of a taste of their own medicine after they attempted to cause a riot. Pippa Bradshaw explains.
They themselves are the terrorists. They're not checking their facts and they're terrorising people and they don't seem to care.
Targeted by a Muslim hate group.
Do you think this is purely a case of mistaken identity?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Kathryn Barry was your typical Adelaide mother until earlier this month she was labelled as a Muslim sympathiser, an extreme case of malicious mistaken identity.
Terrorist traitor, go f***ing live in a Muslim country, you whore.
They've said they want to throw battery acid in my face. They want to find out where we live. They're going to send me a present, so I'm not sure what that is.
Ralph Seminara from the Australian Defence League, a self-proclaimed Islamophobic group, claimed Kathryn was behind a page called Aussies Against the Australian Defence League and that she posted details of their members online, so they outed her.
The AADL published Nathan Abella's phone number and address, and as a result, he had attempted murder on his life.
But how the tables have turned. During the Sydney siege, Seminara headed into Martin Place to sprout his hate message.
This is what Islam brings to our country. This is what these murdering pricks do to Australians in our country. This is the real Islam, brought to you by the Australian Defence League.
He was moved on by police.
Look at the ideology, mate. All right? So you think Mohammed was okay, do you? Just a p***.
But we don't need this emotion. See what's going on there?
I understand you feel like back away, please, guys.
Yeah, we'll have to move you on.
It's not good, you know.
Let me take you out of the area.
I don't care.
But that didn't stop him.
This is going to happen every day, more and more by these Islamic pricks, until us as Australians start standing up for ourselves and take our country back from Islam. Sorry? Well, go over and see your mates over there. All right?
He's the one who should be pushed away.
What race is Islam? What race is Islam? What race is Islam?
I gave you a warning.
Well, no, haven't got me. So
I'm going to give you official move-on directions out of here.
But yelling his malicious garbage in Martin Place wasn't enough for old Ralph. Last week, he decided to step up his hate campaign, heading to Muslim heartland Lakemba in Sydney.
Australia law first!
As these pictures show, it didn't quite work out for him. Ralph and one of his supporters were eventually arrested by police and charged with a fray.
And they're just chanting out racist comments and like it was being a goose.
Seminara is now in jail. The magistrate refused him bail, saying the public didn't need buffheads like this stirring up a certain section of the community. As for our Kathryn Barry, despite the ADL claiming they were 100% sure they had the right person...
She's a liar. There's nothing else to say about it. She's a liar, a bold-faced liar. We know that.
She's now in the clear after the real Kathryn, with a C, Barry, stepped up on social media and continued to bash the ADL.
How stressful has it been for you?
Can you stop?
I refuse to take down the details of known ISIS supporters and any Islamic people out there. As far as I'm concerned, I'm going to name and shame every single one of them. And any left-wing person that wants to attach themselves with these Islamists and ISIS supporters, I'm going to name and shame them.
Go the magistrate, buffheads for sure. Karma's an interesting thing, isn't it?